Hi, my name is Chelsea Vale, and I play Natalie Freeman in the upcoming movie Secrets at the Museum. Natalie is a character who is just very strong, driven, and very committed to her family. She has overcome a lot of loss in her life and always seems to rise above and let every one of these lessons teach her something. And she always comes out a little bit stronger for going through all of those hard times. I think that's one of the main reasons that drew me to the character in this movie when I first read the script is I've actually had a good amount of loss as well in my life, and don't want to give too much away, but she does go through a similar loss that I've gone through in my own life. So reading the script, really, I connected with what that was and what all of that entailed, and it was something that really made me want to take on this project and really conquer that challenge. And I hope that I did her a little bit of justice. Secrets at the Museum is just action packed from the moment the movie begins to the moment it ends. And I think the one thing that's the most captivating about the action is just how real and intense all of the scenes actually come across on the big screen. And that goes to just our incredible cast that we had. We had Jonathan Lipnicki, Eric Lutz, Dominique Swain, and every one of us actors did all of our own stunts and really wanted to make the audience feel what we were feeling. So, sometimes there were times where like, are you okay? I don't want to hurt you, back and forth, that kind of thing. But we wanted to actually make it real. And I think that's just the one thing that captivates the audience is just kind of how hard each of the actors went. Working with this cast was just incredible. Everybody was committed, not just in the action stuff, but in everything, all of the scenes that were there. And we were very fortunate that we had such a great cast. Some that we've all worked with before, some new faces, so it was great. My character Natalie, I think, goes through a big journey of maturity throughout this movie. She starts off at the beginning in a little bit of an estranged relationship with her family, and throughout everything and realizing that life is short, she grows and learns to forgive things that she should have probably forgiven a long time ago. And that is probably all I'm going to say until you tune in. I think one of the biggest challenges in filming this movie was just the short time frame that we had to do it. We filmed this entire film in 11 days, and so I think just trying to really get through all of the material, make sure that you really still gave every scene your true heart and everything that it actually deserved, because the writing was incredible. Amy Irons, our writer, was phenomenal. So just taking that time to actually elongate those scenes and make them what they could be in a short amount of time was the biggest challenge, I believe, throughout the whole project. One of my favorite scenes actually was one of the action scenes, and that was the scene that was opposite Jonathan Lipnicki, and his character is the Derek character, and my character and his character actually face the final showdown towards the end. And that was just one of those nights where we just both committed to going full out, and we actually had a little bit of snow that kind of started to fall on us in the middle of the scene, and we just decided to take it in and work it into the scene, and I think it really came out great when you actually watch the film. I think one of my most memorable projects that I have worked on so far is actually called Secrets by the Shore. And that is another LMN project that I did about a year and a half ago, I believe now. And that came out last summer. And that was another just one of these fun thriller movies. And I actually did a lot of my own stunts in that movie as well as I had a boat scene where I actually had to get pushed off the boat. But when I mean push, it's kind of you actually self-launching yourself back. So we had a whole stunt team that was there. We had underwater safety divers that were there to make sure everything under the water was safe and there wasn't any rocks or any sharks or anything like that. But that was definitely one of my most proud and fun projects that I've worked on, and it's another LMN project, and you can probably check that out as well. I actually been working on several projects lately. One that I have coming out soon is called Chosen Family. It's directed by Heather Graham, and it's her director's debut. I play a fun character opposite her in many scenes, and that's something I think that everybody would have a really good time watching, so check it out.